Welcome everyone to the Completely Confused Dungeoneer. Today, I don't want to look that way. I am on my old creative world. Not my oldest. That world was lost a long time ago. But one of my oldest. Where is that shulker? Oh, looky there. So we're going to tour this world, because I don't know what my project was on the multiplayer server. So more on that later. He can stay. He's been here this long. I put these here when the blocks just came out. And here's my nether portal. I am funny and put the opposite block of the nether, in my opinion. A decent little treehouse for me. Creative world, so I never used it. And we'll come back to those shortly. Here's my actual house. Ooh, bubble elevator? Yeah, bubble elevator. And this was a new feature, too, when I built this. And the target block. And all of this. And crawling. I found out we could crawl with this. Well, main testing. Village and pillage, I do believe. All this stuff. Oh! And the nether update, too. See, there is no deep slate ores. I haven't even got any of that on this world. I've got almost, well, every breedable animal at that point. I need to update it. And this is separate if you ever want the achievement on Java. And the zombie horse, it was a funny thing I just wanted to do. And those two. I only got one of those. Sad. Ooh, big redstone door. I do love that. Overcomplicated, I know this now. I will compact it eventually. And over here, ooh, anvil. Love all the stray anvils. Flower, I believe. Another shulker. They're everywhere. I have an aquarium with cats. Ooh, every cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not every cat, okay. My aquarium. This... the ocean update had been a thing when before this world. And avoiding over there quite yet. We've got a few houses kind of inspired by Age of Empires. I thought it'd be a fun little experiment. Oh, and a house I built. Oh, that was scary. Kind of a hotel. And I filled it up with villagers. Very basic. Really, I should rebuild some of this stuff. Fill up my Mushroom Island. That's an idea. And improve it. Ooh, Enderman. Oh. Now, this door, a redstone door for a 3 by 1 by 3 tower, or a silo even. And it works. Got the mock-up and the proof of concept. Got a sad-looking Viking house. My puppy! Not my puppy. Oh, trap chests. Really, you couldn't put chests side by side like that. So originally we used trap chests in sink like this. A fun little trivia fact. At least that's what I did to save on storage room. Oh, what are you? Are you a villager breeder? Oh, yeah, I was experimenting with villager breeding. Basically, these holes and the baby villagers would walk through and get caught in a boat and just make a whole chain of them. Hence why villagers are everywhere. Old redstone clock. And the redstone's flawed with the trapdoor. A biggie. Hey, doesn't let me out. Let me out. Oh, good job. Iron Golem. That, he killed a Enderman. Yes, I'll prepare all these guys up. Good job. And over here, I built a water tower. Real basic. Nothing too fancy. And over here, I have a lava tower. Just kind of experimenting. I think there's new of this block out and about, so might need to improve that later. Ooh, some midget towers on my island. See, this is why I was really looking forward to this. Good tour of my old creative world. And now for the Star Wars battle scene. Got makeshift walkers. If you know what they were called, I can never remember. And of course, got the destroyers, or cruisers, I suppose. And some of them had something, I thought. Not this one. This one's obviously a large one. Not to scale. And that one. uh, I didn't use any command, so each block was placed by hand. And then I've got two smaller ones. Ooh, turrets on the top and bottom, I do believe. And troops ready for deployment. I was having issues with lag with the previous computer, so armor stands quit after that point. This, yeah, I'm beginning to question how these fit, and that is hideous. The walkers, I can live with. The carry, yeah, that is bad. And I just love the troops coming out, the troops staying in the different ranks. This video is going to be long, ain't it? And yeah. And of course, I was the Supreme Commander with Protection 3. So that's like a Scout Commander, and that's a Unit Commander. And I've got a energy wall, defense wall for the landers and the defenders. And I have troops underground in the natural trench. I picked that area because it was reasonably flat. And I picked this area because it seemed to be defendable. Except from the rear. Why there is this over here. Reinforcements coming in. And more guns. Ooh, and a big gun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do love these builds. Wonder what's over here. Nothing. Okay, moving on. And that What's this? Villager, pillager, defend. What is this? Come on. I have no idea what that is about. Experimenting with railroads? Had to have been. And of course got a bed. Huh. And this was a failed lightsaber handle. I like the more simple designs. As you can tell, I'm not a huge fan or anything. I don't know the names. Oh, and I missed the cake. What's in the cake? Ah. Uh-huh. Was this every potion effect? It was trying to get the every potion effect. I don't know if I ever succeeded. Slash time. Set day. Thank you. Was that it? Over here. More or less. Now, what's over here? We've got a bedrock wall. What creative world is good without a bedrock wall? And solid floor. I feel like it was initially a blast chamber, but then I built this in it. Just a weird looking wall ornament. Fun looking actually. And experimenting with floors. See what looked best. We've got a sand gate, it looks like. Should be able to just flip that lever and both levers. And sand would fall and sand would get destroyed. You'd have to put it back manually. And this, I have no idea what this is. None. Whatsoever. I suppose with the village and pillage update, bringing all this concrete, could have been experimenting. Yet, there's been questions. Yeah, blast chamber. Potions. And this way. I love what's this way. If it is this way. Haha, it is! Yes! My unfinished castle. One of many, really. I've got a unit of troops heading off on patrol. Got a big intimidating gate. Makeshift watchtower. Really should replace all the dirt and continue. And maybe cut back on the cobblestone. Another Enderman. And he's probably been there for ever. Here, let's... Oh, I did have some of the palace. Just endless maze and... Got the blue room, the light blue room. Yes, with the new beds at that point. The storage room. More or less the main door. And another door. And I had a decent highway system. Except for this bridge. It needed to be a little wider. To the main gate. Come on, a in-castle moat. That is fun. That's like a giant dam. And a river coming off. Oh, that's funny. And that rock really should just be removed. And a in Palace Farm. Oh, yes. And his meeting room was right here, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Big meeting room. Couldn't see it through all the snow. Yeah, this, like, why didn't I just connect straight on instead of quick? Huh. 2 doors. Where does this one go? This one goes. Oh, there's so many doors. That was a natural cave. I do remember that much. So, it just kind of catacombs to the balcony, to the roof. I'm sorry, you all are all probably getting sick. Oh, I had a barracks up here. Didn't I? Centuries? Yes. No. There was one, like right there, but I removed it because it was bad. But looking around, most of this is pretty bad. But I love it still. All the memories. I love the terrain. And then that road, why didn't I just move it over? Well, I remember thinking long and hard about this, and why didn't I just scoot it to here, where it's much more direct, or even cut a sliver? The cliff is already vertical. Oh, and the flowers. And fish. Yeah, all the fish. They kept dying. They went up the waterfall and just died. Saplings. Yeah, that was about it at that time. Oh, barracks. Here we go. Double-storied barracks. And then they could come up here through a bunch of tough stairs. Or they could go out through the flower garden and go up the stairs, or go to the back gate. And I just covered that over. Fun. There is a risk of a hole being blown in their wall. Just beyond here, we have a few little projects. Kind of playing around with some large banners. I know some people don't like purple and gold. Some days, I love it. And what is this? Oh, end. No, not end. Wait. I was so close. Even though that was a bedrock. I have no idea what that is. Why didn't I come in my house? Know what? Why don't we sleep? Ah, haven't slept forever on this world. Close the door. Let in an awful draft. Hash spawn through the trees. And we come to my pyramids. Some experimenting. Uh, yeah, I did 1 and 2 up, 1 and 2 up. And I just did that all the way, and it's too thin. Too tall. And that one's cute. Nothing too fancy. And I experimented with this. Like, that would take such a base. It's weird. One would really have to switch between, like, N1 up 2, up 3, N1 up 2, something like that to really get it to look. And I've got some music notes. Well, turning that off. Ooh! Hang on. Turning back on. Turning that off again. And yeah, that's some half-rate playing around with it. I still don't know much about them. And a cute little shack I lived in while I did that. Being creative, kind of weird. And of course, a chicken farm. What is one of my worlds without a chicken farm? With this one, I was trying to suffocate. Some odd reason. Yeah, not suffocation, the berries. But they take that first tick and they don't move. So it never worked. And one more thing over here. Oh, there's something in the nether. Hopefully there's time. We've got a kind of a secret base, so to speak. You flip a lever, the floor disappears. You flip that lever. Hang on. Ah! Yeah, you make the entire floor disappear. Can you imagine you're running along and they just go flip that lever? Now, let me see if I can actually hit it out of running. They're running along, and yeah, flip that lever and they just fall in lava. I suppose it takes a moment, but you get the idea. Then flip that. I don't know what that's about. What's the redstone? Acceptable. I don't get it, though. Now, why did I have that one? I had to have had a plan. Maybe those two went down and... or those three, and then those two came up. And some items. Hang on. Clock. Ah! Dispensers. Ha ha ha. Can't even remember my own build. It's been a while, though. Oh, there it is. So... it'd be better just to box them in there, wouldn't it? Well, future reference. Yeah, it was a fun project to work on. And yes, there's faster clocks. That's just what I used. And through the nether. Let's see, what do we have? Got gravel drops for That lever's for those? Yep. Drop a lot of gravel, indicated by the cobblestone. And I have a walkway. Aha! Ah, man. Stay there. Thank you. That should go to a fortress? Or did... Yep, I think there's a fortress off that way. And got the House of Operation with a scary view. And a new resident. Cool. Ooh, two! And a pig, of course. What nether hub is complete without a pig? H-beams. What is up here? Nothing. And... oh. A railroad. It used to come up all the way. Got a tower. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. See, all this inspiration for the Pathfinder Saga SMP. Yeah, Pathfinder's SMP. Ooh, Ice Road. Bingo. What do we have here? Should have a standard birch. Always fun. It goes nowhere. What? What are you? Hey. Gassed. Gassed achievement. All the achievements. Ah, that's fun. It just crossed the river. One could walk the whole way from where spawn's at. That is a good world. Well, the sun's rise. I will head off to the Pathfinder's SMP and figure out what I'm doing. Wish me luck. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comments or video ideas, let me know. I like to do them.